Welcome back to Great Day. It's the quickest and cheapest way to change up a room. Just paint. Great Day's Christina Cooker went to SRH Paint Company, a Benjamin Moore paint store, to brush up on her painting skills.
So we've heard the term that hue is so you, just like all of us have certain colors that look really good on us. The same goes for your home. Today we're talking about 5 common mistakes when choosing home paint color. I'm here with Lauren Battistini. She's a color consultant for Benjamin Moore Paint, and that's where we are today. We're at SRH Paint Company, a Benjamin Moore paint store right here in Spring, and you are like a wealth of knowledge. I'm so excited. I wanted to get her at my house to do this.
We can always do that.
I wanted to steal you. All right. So 5 common mistakes.
Yes.
First up, painting multiple color stripes on the wall to test them out.
You know, we have over 3,500 different paint colors, and a lot of people will come in with paint chips.
Right.
Then they'll go into their homes. You cannot tell anything from a little small chip of color.
Yeah.
And then the
because
second
if you
thing,
look at it, it's like, that's tiny.
it's small.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people will think, oh, let me buy samples and then paint up these little squares on my wall. The only thing you're looking at is what one color looks like against another color.
Okay.
You need to really do color boards. So I have these hand-painted color boards that I use that are all color-coded, and that's what we use. We walk around the home to make sure that that color works with the permanent elements in the home, such as flooring, artwork that you know you want to keep on the wall, your carpets, your furniture, large pieces of furniture. Those all have colors and undertones in them, and you want to make sure that whatever paint you pick harmonizes. So color boards are really important to use. I'll show you how.
I did this about a year ago, and my house looked like a camouflage. It would look like a leopard of color. Like,
It's confusing.
It was, and it got so overwhelming. You know, it's like, I don't know, I don't want to do it anymore. So, like, this is a really cool example.
Yes, and if I could step behind you really quickly, I've got some boards here.
Sure, let's do a flip-flop.
So we'll flip-flop. So an example I want to show you is gray is really big in, right? It's a very big trend. And so you have all of this green tone in your house already, let's say with curtains and maybe some throw pillows and things, and you want to make sure that you incorporate that. So you're going to pick grays that have a little green in them, but you want to test them. So you paint them up on color boards, and you actually need to walk them around the room and place them adjacent to whatever surface you're wanting to match to. You're looking to make sure you don't have too many colors in your home represented, and you're looking to make sure that the undertones are represented. So while this is a gray, it's got a lot of green in it, so it is very harmonious.
All right, number 2 is picking the wrong gray for this year's fresh gray tint. That's hard to say. All right, so tell us about this one.
Well, gray's tricky because you have cool grays that are very blue, and I'll show you these here now. And a lot of people, that's what they think of when they think gray. But in their home still has a lot of earthy tones in it. So a very blue gray like this is not necessarily going to work with the earthy colors in the home already. And then you move over and you've got kind of a violet gray here. So you see you go from a blue gray then to a violet gray. And if you've got flooring in your house that's a violet gray, you're really going to want to find gray paint that mimics it in undertone. And then you move over to some of the warmer grays here. We've got this green gray, and you can see that represented in the flooring. The flooring's green gray versus this, which has a lot of purple in it. So you want to make sure that you pick grays that have the same undertone as the flooring and the other finishings in your home.
So number 3, thinking that any white will do for trim and cabinets.
Okay, now I see people just have headaches over choosing the right white. We have tons and tons of them here at the SRH Paint, obviously. But one rule of thumb is if you're dealing with very earthy colors, and look, this tile is an example of that. There's a little bit of black in there, but it's muted. You've got some softer grays and some cream. So these are more muted, right? And you're going to want to use off-whites and creams when you have more of a muted color palette presented in the home. So for your trims and cabinets, it's going to be off-white or cream. These are some examples here.
Okay.
Contrast that to if you've got a lot of high contrast saturated color in your home, a lot of black and white and vivid color, then you're going to want to go with whites, pure whites or blue whites that are very crisp and very vibrant.
Just all flows.
All flows.
So number 4 is forgetting about the undertones and colors.
Yes, and so what I see people do is they pick a carpet color that they like, and then they go and they pick flooring for another part of the house.
Yeah.
And then they want to pick paint. And all 3 have different schemes or undertones. So you want to make sure that the undertone is harmonious, and I'll show you what I mean. Let's take beige as an example. We've got different kinds of beiges. We have pink beige, we have orangey beiges, yellow beige, gold beige, and then we have green beige. So let's say, for example, that the flooring in your home has an orange beige cast to it. You really don't want to put it with a green beige. not so much a yellow beige, that would be okay, but you'd rather put it with an orange beige. This beige has just enough orange to where it harmonizes with the flooring.
Okay.
And that's what you want harmony. And then using another example over here with carpeting.
That's a new word.
Carpet. Using the example of carpeting, let's say that you've got flooring here and you want to make sure it harmonizes. You want to do a beige. Well, this has a little bit of pink or red in it, and you're going to use this tone for that carpeting there and to harmonize with all of the flooring.
All right, and number 5, last but not least, mixing clean and dirty colors. I don't even know what that means.
Let me break it down for you. When we say clean, we mean vivid, not grayed down. And most paint companies have collections of colors.
Right.
Using this Benjamin Moore example, this is color preview. These are our most saturated colors. I mean bright and vivid. Almost any of these colors look really well together, right? Because they're all clean. That's what I mean, they're vivid and clean. But if you mix them with a dirty or a more muted gray down color palette, see, that doesn't work.
You're right.
So clean colors go with clean colors. Dirty or muted colors go with muted colors. When you start breaking those rules, things look out of place. Those don't work together.
Well, and what's interesting too, I'm always like of the method, just buy what you like and figure out a space for it. In this case, you can't come in here and pick a bunch of colors that you like because A, it's going to look different in your home.
Yes.
And B, it may look awful together, right?
Yes, and I'm going to say this. I'm a rule breaker. I am a color rebel, and I want that to go on record, okay?
Yeah.
I like to know the rules first, though, teach my clients the rules, and then we can work around. We can break some of those rules. I have clients who have their, quote, favorite piece of art that maybe is really bright and vivid, and they want a more muted color palette in the home, and we figure out workarounds.
Okay.
With accent pillows and
Yeah.
things like that. It's not just about the paint.
Yeah, okay.
It's about the whole color scheme.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Yes.
So we want to thank SRH Paint Company, Benjamin Moore Paint Store here in Spring, for letting me come and pull every single paint chip out of the wall. And then also they're doing a really neat special. It's a special offer for all our Great Day Houston viewers. Mention Great Day Houston for a free in-store color consultation and $5 off your next paint purchase. For more information, go to springbenjaminmoore.com or call 713-389-5908. Now, Lauren, you're coming to my house.
I would be happy to help you with your colors.